I was saying when I was receiving the award, that this is actually empirical for South Africa if we are to deal with the job problem that we have, the slow economic growth that we have. There are people who see and appreciate what we are doing. There are partners who are there who are willing to walk this journey with. For me, you are only real so far as your output and the impact that comes out.
Welcome to ITWeb on the road. Thank you very much. Once again, we meet in a different circumstances. Congratulations for winning the Lifetime Achievement Award. We're here at the EPF Tech Awards. Mr. Loyiso, what does this mean to you, receiving this award at such an important time?
No, thank you, sir. Really, for me, first let me say I'm humbled by the recognition by the judges and EPF, because one of the things that you face in this journey of leading a culture of innovation or leading a process of inculcating a culture of innovation in the country is that you're going to get a lot of resistance.
Yes.
You're leading change, you're leading things that people are not used to. You are introducing things. So even in the entities where you sit, when you come and introduce some of the things like a KPLX model, how things should be done, a culture of innovation, you get quite a lot of resistance. And sometimes it actually causes sleepless nights. I can tell you in some of the boards that I serve in, it took quite a lot to get to a point where we can get things done. So to get such a recognition from EPF that are actually also doing what we are talking about, it's quite a big achievement, and it's, hence I'm saying it's a humbling exercise.
Yeah, and digital economy is booming at the moment, and guys like you are expected to be leading this economy. Now with this award that we are waiting, how are you going to use this award to impact on other young people who seek to take part in the digital economy?
Yeah, so I think for me, being able to receive an award, which is recognition, it's one of those things that basically enables you to go out there with even more passion, knowing that you are not sitting there in the dark pushing this alone. There are people who see and appreciate what we are doing. There are partners who are there who are willing to walk this journey with you. And I think for myself and others who are in this journey of leading digital transformation and innovation in the country, such awards simply give us the impetus to then push forward and bring more people into this journey. Understanding, as I was saying when I was receiving the award, that this is actually empirical for South Africa if we are to deal with the job problem that we have, the slow economic growth that we have. The white paper, if you remember the gentleman from the Department of Science and Technology was talking about the white paper. That white paper actually puts innovation and SMME development at the center of dealing with the socio-economic problems that we have in the country. So this is a journey, it's almost a must-do for South Africa. It's not, and I think having these awards really underpins the point and really gives us the motivation and the drive to push forward with all the obstacles that we see.
For a young man sitting in the village watching this interview, wants to be Loyiso at some point, what message do you have to them when it comes to embracing digital technology?
It starts before you even get to technology, before you get to even talking innovation. For me, it starts with learning, continuous learning, having an inclusive a mind that asks questions, that wants to know more. Because once you embed yourself in the culture of continuous learning for a young person, it's easy when ideas come. You know how to place those ideas, what to do. So for a young person, for me, is embed yourself into this culture of continuous learning. And when you see opportunities or have ideas on things that you would want to do not shy away from really. We had a 14-year-old today that developed an app at the age of 14, he's 17 now, who was also recognized. That's exactly what we need from young people, because he wouldn't have done that if he didn't know how to program, if he didn't know how to code. So the first is learn and continuous learning. But secondly, when you see a problem that you think you can solve, do not be afraid to take a chance. Do not be afraid to try and fail, because that's also part of the culture of innovation. Is that where you try, you fail, you try again, and you never stop. So for me, it's learning. When you see the opportunity, do it. If you fail, you fail. You must stand up, do it again, and use that as part of your learning. We need more people like that 14-year-old who was able to see a problem during the COVID-19 and was able to address that problem. Now he has a company.
The development of the country cannot happen silos. We need people to work together, which is why organizations like EPF are there and they're trying to do their part, trying to pursue their problem. What messages do you have for organizations out there who are working in the innovation space or the digital space to try and push one agenda, that is Agenda South Africa, to try and one digital South Africa?
Yeah, so one thing that I think I appreciate about EPF is that they are not doing incubation and for the sake of doing an incubation. They are developing real stuff, real technology. If you go to EPF, you look at these young people that are there, they are developing real technology. So it's about impact. There is a lot of organizations out there that seem to be doing something, but if I don't see the impact, for me, you might as well not do it. So if I were to whether it's organizations, whether it's government institutions, I lead some of those government entities in the capacity of being a board member, and in those where I am, the message is the same. We must get things done. We can't talk innovation and do nothing about it, and then continue doing the things the same way we are doing, while at the same time we're talking about innovation. Even the NGOs, it's about impact. It's about what are you producing, what problem are you solving, and are you actually solving it? It's not enough to say this is what we're about. For me, you are only real so far as your output and the impact that comes out. So for me, it's about impact, and then after impact, it's about scale, so that we can impact as many people as possible in South Africa to ensure that we can actually grow this economy, create jobs, create products that we can sell, not just in South Africa, homegrown products that we can take all over the globe. For me, it's about that. It's not just about having foundations and incubation entities. If nothing comes out of that, that goes into a shelf, that goes into the market, that goes and solves a problem. You're as good as not existing.
Loyiso, congratulations on your awards. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. You can subscribe and follow us on ITWeb on the road. Today we are here at the inaugural EPF Tech Awards. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.